everybody, welcome back to another video here from Dill's Garage, and today we have another special project, another electric bicycle. So we have this beach cruiser right here. This build is actually for my mother. And then we have the 48 volt kit right here, 500 watt. Just like the other e-bike over here, this e-bike that I have over here. We're going to be building it up, and the battery is supposed to come in tomorrow, so we'll get right to that. And yeah, so let's get down to explaining what we have and the specs. Okay, so with this kit, we have our rim, our new tire, we have the motor controller and the pedal assist, and we have, I think it comes with a little LCD screen. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to keep this old tire because it's wider and it definitely looks nicer. The rim's going to go, and we have a new sprocket for the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the tire off of this, put it onto that rim. We're going to install the sprocket and the center hub onto that rim, put it under here. We're going to install the motor controller underneath that frame, hopefully, with the pouch, or on top of that back rack, and whenever the battery comes in, we'll put it in the pouch with the battery. So we'll see how that goes. For now, I'm going to get all of this taken out, and we're going to flip this bike and take that tire off and see where everything's going to go. So let's get started. It should be a pretty easy installation, and then tomorrow all we're going to do is install the battery and put the pouch on the back. So let's get to that. Alright everybody, so there's the old wheel and the original tire to the new kit, but we put the old one on here. So this is what it looks like all installed. I pulled a stupid, and there's two like rings. One is this locker ring, and the other is inside of there, if you can look back in there. That is the washer. I put the washer on this side of the whole assembly. Don't do that. It makes this bit right here smash into your caliper and rub, and it's a no-no. That's not supposed to do that. Right now it's close but not hitting, so that's good. On this side I did the same thing, and it was kind of just there, but now it's proper, it's right. You can now put these little nubs on, and they fit. And then the nub over here goes on like so. And so now we're gonna flip the bike over, prop it up, and install this motor controller. Let's get right to that. I have now opened it, and I actually missed a step. So we're going to have to take these old grips off, along with these brake lines, and we're going to have to switch them out with those. And I have to tighten up this handlebar too, because it's loose. So once I install those, then we can move on to the motor controller, because all that has to plug into the motor controller. And we also have to install the pedal assist system onto the pedals. Here's our throttle with the little screen telling you your energy level with the other side's grip. And then here's our motor controller. Here's our pedal assist system. It is magnetic, so get that in the box so it doesn't get dirty. There's a new brake lines with its cables. And then here's some wrap for the wires. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that installed and look at the wire diagram and see where all this plugs in as well. So, see you in the next update. Okay everybody, So we currently have all of the brakes and the new grips on. We're gonna have to peel this plastic stuff. The shifter is in a really weird position, but I can't put it anywhere else. So it's just gonna have to be right there. I could put it on the other side of this brake, but then that brake would be like way over here and you wouldn't be able to grab it from this position. You'd have to like go over here to reach a brake. So that's why I did right here, and this is the easiest. Plus, since it's electric, we're probably not gonna be using the shifter too much. And if you absolutely do need it, you can still shove your fingers in there and use it. But it's not in the most ideal position. So those are now set up. We still have the wires dangling down. We're gonna work those through and zip tie them. Here we have a bag. I have not yet strapped it in. This is what's going to hopefully carry the battery if it fits, as well as the motor controller. So that's where all of that's gonna go. So we're gonna tighten that down. I am gonna have to readjust the brakes to the new brake handles. As you can see, this one's completely different. It's all different. All the brakes are gonna have to be updated and readjusted. Wire management's gonna have to be done. But yeah, other than that, we're going to go ahead and pull the pedal, install that. This is the pedal assist sensor. You're gonna need a special tool, and that special tool will pull that pedal out, so then we can put that sensor in. This bike does not look like a typical mountain bike pedal. It's actually a straight through shaft and everything. So I'm gonna figure that out. This is a special tool I was talking about. So for all of you mountain bike users, you're gonna need one of these to pull off your pedal. For this, I'm going to figure out how this is working. It's on a beach cruiser, so it's a lot different. I'm gonna air up that tire. I'm gonna wire everything up, and we'll figure out that pedal assist sensor. So, see ya. Alright, so I have searched everywhere to figure out how to get this sensor onto this beach cruiser kind of pedal style with this weird elbow instead of the actual one where you can get off with this tool. This is meant to work with the one that you can get off with this tool because it has a different ring here, unlike this one where it all moves. Only a portion, the inside of it will move with the one with the ring, just the inside. You'll have like rings here that won't move. So that's how this is supposed to be held on there, is with one of those rings, and it can't twist with everything else because I can bolt it into this, but then it's going to twist everything else, but there's a wire. So that can't hold there, and I've searched everywhere for a demonstration on how to put this on. And then this ring right here has to go over top of this, and I had to cut it out to get it on, because this is all one piece. So I'm like, what in the heck? How does this work? I'm confused. So I'm gonna keep searching. We may just go without pedal assist on this bike. There's got to be a way to mount it because it holds tightly right there. So I'm thinking if I make some kind of bracket under that and then tack it into this, maybe, or maybe I can cut this and this and tack it into here, because all I need is this little red box. That red box is the sensor. This is just a plate. This is the magnet that goes by that sensor, and if somehow I can get that like glued or somehow into this plastic, it'll work fine. For now, I have no clue. So yeah, other than that, we have everything else on, all the brakes and everything. I'm going to lower this handlebar down a little bit just because it's at a very steep angle. All the other stuff's on, looking all nice. Get that plastic off. Looks like my skin right now. I have a bad sunburn. solid. Alright, the motor controller I put in this little pouch right here. Get it unzipped. What I did was I faced it that way and looped all the wires back around, so then it can all fit in here, and the wires just go through the front of that pouch. Then the battery will go in this big main compartment, and then you have like your extra storage for tools and whatnot. Other than that, she's ready to go. I have to air the tire up with this handlebar and just the brakes. But other than that, I'm just waiting on the battery, and yeah. So I'll see you when I get the battery and get this thing on a first ride.
Yeah, can you plug in the down for me? look over that, it'll blow the fuse. No, it's not. Give me another turn.
Are you doing the audio? Well, look, every turn of the pedals, my bike makes a really loud creak. Sounds like some metal scraping against metal. Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright everybody, so the battery has now come in. It's a 36 volt 16 amp hour battery, and this is the 36 volt 500 watt kit for the rear tire. Not the most powerful kit, but it's just meant to assist. It's not meant to like haul anything like this one's doing. So we're gonna go ahead and splice up these wires and connect them into the 2 power wires on the motor controller. And yeah, this plug right here will be used as the on-off switch. Just unplug that right there, and then it plugs back in. We do not have a charger currently for this hole, so we're gonna have to go get a charger for it. About $25. But yeah, this was a $130 battery, and this is a $160 kit. So overall, it's pretty cheap compared to the $1,300 e-bike over here. So yeah, it's looking good, and I will update you all once I get all the splicing done. There. So now we're going to give it our first power run, plugging it in. Hold on. Okay, it's plugged in. Hit that power button. We have our LED lighted up. It says we have about 75% battery. Ooh, hit the throttle. It's responsive. Nice. Alright, so now we're going to take it right out here, give it a quick go around. Alright. So it's quite responsive, as you can see. It's me not pedaling at all. We're going to go right around here, right up in the hill. It's quite good. The brakes definitely need to be tightened up a bit. They aren't very tight. It is quite responsive. Ooh. It's doing really well though. Pretty good. I mean, it's going up the hill, no problem. It's got a lot of power to it, even for only 500 watts. So, take it on back in now. Alright everybody, here is the end to the bike video. So we're definitely going to have to do something to support this bag better, like tighter straps or something on the bottom, because it definitely wobbles around a lot. And also what I realized is, if you turn this on, this little bottom bar that's out, that doesn't mean the battery's low. It's actually just a bad LED. So that's interesting. So I guess when there's no lights, that just means you're on that last 25% now. That is the pedal assist sensor right there, due to the fact that I can't figure out how to get it on there. We're definitely going to do something creative to get that on there. And I'll update you with the next ride video, because I'll definitely be riding this around more. And also, we're going to have to figure out something with the pedals, because the pedals are not working for some reason. When you pedal, it's got like a click, like it goes and it stops for a bit, and it's super like hard to pedal, like it struggles. I'm thinking something seized up, I don't know. Another thing is all the brakes aren't functioning right. That caliper's smacking that metal and it's not coming in contact with the tire, so the brakes aren't working very well. And the front is doing something weird too, the tire's a little crooked. So we're gonna have to work on that, but that's not part of the actual e-bike part. So I'm gonna give that a look. But yeah, other than that, it's all functioning. So guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, help out the channel. And I'll check you in another build if you want to see that ATV over there or that motorized bike here, this electric bike here. Please subscribe and go check those videos out. It mean a lot and help with everything. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.